Greetings, Sunday morning, 11:15 or thereabouts. 3 days to go. Hey ho, Scavesbrook here. Another little presentation for you. This time I thought I'd have a look at CPD. And probably the whole reason that I started all this off in the first place was continued professional development. Quick look at the notes. Why do we have to do it? Well, basically the world's changing. All materials are coming on. The new materials are being used. We have to understand how they're used, why they're used, where they're used, the cost, and what are the consequences of using these new materials, together with looking at the past, seeing what materials have used in the past, why they've succeeded, why they haven't succeeded, have they gone wrong in some way, and just looking at old-fashioned construction techniques. You've probably heard this from me before, but I'm a big fan of old-fashioned construction. It's good, solid, it works, and for a number of reasons I've kept that sort of tradition alive in the detailing that I've done over the years. CIAT requires us to do 35 hours a year, and it can be done in a number of ways. I keep my logbook reasonably up to date just to remind myself what I've been doing over the last year, because you can't remember. You can't remember all those little bits of papers you've read, the seminars you've gone to. So every time I do them, I write them down, I make a note in my diary, and I mark it with CPD. So I do a search on CPD on my diary and it brings it all up for me. So what's available? Now I'm going to look down at my notes here because there's quite a bit to look at. Reading. I look at all the magazines, all the journals, everything that comes out. If I can get hold of them, I read them. Every now and again I'll pay for them, but it's very rare. So if I'm in an office somewhere, I catch up or I borrow from different places and just keep up to date with the magazines. They're excellent. Books. I'm an avid book reader. I buy all sorts of books on all sorts of subjects, from history through to construction detailing to mostly these days IT, construction IT, looking at CAD, also looking at the way that you can lay out various pieces in the computer, such as words, video, obviously. It all comes into CPD. You're continuing your learning. Good quality news. I have a number of searches saved within Google that I look for: Architectural Technologist, RIBA, anything like that, and I just follow up to date to see what's going on. Also general construction. You can put a couple of words in and see if they work or not and bring the sort of subjects up that you're looking for. YouTube. It's an amazing place. If you search on YouTube and spend an hour on there, you'll see all sorts of videos, from general CAD in SketchUp through to general architecture. Somebody's got something to say about it, and it's learning, it's keeping that knowledge up to date. What else? General websites. There are a number out there from manufacturers which are good, which have their own videos on. For some reason they don't like putting them on YouTube, and I can understand why, I suppose, but there are a lot of manufacturers out there who've got good videos. Nemetschek for my CAD system is one excellent one. Kingspan have got some excellent videos. So look at the manufacturer sites and see if they've got videos or news boards or up-to-dates of construction materials and how they're used. The BBC. Have a look. A lot of the stuff that they've got is all online now through the iPlayer, and it's excellent. There's a good search facility, and it may bring up something that you really want to see. You know it's been on the TV, documentary or something like that. It's all there. I did a search on Google for lectures, construction, and found a couple at MIT. Now they're very good. Now they're not BBC quality, but the content is there, and you just got to watch the lectures. Most of them are lectures from lecturers during a normal class, and they're excellent. iTunes. My own podcast is on there from construction. It's a great material way of sorting out chronological input, and it's there for all time, and it's free. It's great. So there's my little hints and tips on construction CPD. It's ongoing, it's all the time, but unless you make a note of it and see which direction you're going, you're going to lose track. Often as I look back down my list, I think, maybe I ought to start looking at this subject, or can I enhance that particular subject by doing a search, or I wonder who I can talk to just to get some input on that. Lectures. We often get, in the offices I've worked in, reps or manufacturers coming in and doing the 1 hour lecture on their particular subject. Some are good, some are bad. Perhaps the only reason to go to some of them is that they pay for lunch. But they're quite useful, and if you do get a chance to go to a good one like Sana or one of the lighting companies I went to, Gazzini, they are excellent, and you will learn something in that 1 hour. Make some notes and just put them down into your system. Great way of doing something, but I do understand, you know, sometimes you just can't get there, and they're booked months ahead. So if you can get to one, they're excellent. Now, one thing I did thought about was my iPhone. One thing that I did think about was my iPhone. Now, on the podcasts that I do listen to, I've got a couple of good ones for construction. And as I'm flying out to Hong Kong on Wednesday, I thought I'd put as many on as I can just to while away the few hours that we're going to be on a plane. Apart from the drinking and the obvious videos on the back of the seat, you can only watch so many of those. And I thought what I'd do is I'd put some podcasts together and listen to them. So what have I got on here that's quite good? Well, one is about ancient history. I think there's a lot to be learned from history for construction. You know, castles, medieval ways of building, they're excellent. Architectural podcasts are coming out. Some of the American universities are quite interesting to look at. The Beeb, obviously, I've mentioned before. They've got some great stuff on there. What else have I got on here that's good? Final Cut, which is obviously what I'm using to do this video stuff on. Got to listen to what they've got to say. Freelance radio. Well, I'm a freelancer. You know, got to listen to what some of the people are talking about. Ubuntu, Unix. I'm a big fan of Unix, and I think that at one stage or not, the whole computing world will eventually be on Unix in one flavour or another, and Ubuntu's just a great system, and it's free as well with the low end. What else have I got? IT Conversations, Architectural Design by KCRW. Do a search on iTunes for that. It's a good one. There's my own, of course. Learning from Mr. Excel, very naff but very good. Mac OS Ken, if you're on the Mac, gotta listen to him. Ken, you rock. Maccast, Martin Wolf from the Financial Times, worth listening to. National Archives, they do some excellent podcasts on history. Oxford biographies, they're very, very good. So does the Oxford University do some excellent podcasts. Podcad for Podcasting is really good. And that's about it, really. Oh, quite a few science channels I listen to. There's some excellent ones out there. Science Weekly, Science Talk, Science in Action. One I've mentioned before, Scobalizer TV, worth watching. Somewhat Frank, bit strange this one, but worth looking at, even if for a couple of times, just to see the style that he uses. The old sci-fi stuff, obviously, Starship Sofa. Oh, Stephen Fry. He's got a podcast out now. Now, if you like Stephen Fry, as I do, listen to him. He rambles on for about an hour, and he freely admits it's a ramble, but it's an interesting ramble. Stuff.tv, great. TED Talks I've talked about before. This Week in Tech, Twits. Just got to listen to it. Comes out on a Sunday, so Monday morning is an ideal. And that's about it. Oh, Web Alert, Wired, and a couple of other personal ones. So keep it up, make notes, take care. Oh, Hong Kong, 3 days. Started to pack already. Putting all my equipment together. I am going to blog every day if I can, and I'll put it up onto the system. So have a nice weekend and just take care. Cheers.